This is the first ever 4K UHD 60 FPS POV successful GoPro combat jet ejection footage from a highly skilled Russian fighter pilot after his Su-25 SM-3 was shot down 2 years ago. Bonus explosion is included. The breathtaking footage captures the intense moment the pilot ejects, tumbling through the sky as flames and debris engulf the aircraft. As the parachute deploys, the camera provides a rare first-hand view of a high-speed ejection in a real combat scenario, a truly rare and adrenaline-pumping perspective on survival in the skies. Dazed but focused, the pilot quickly scans his surroundings, assessing his landing spot. The distant roar of jet engines fills the air, some friendly, some unknown. He crouches low, instinctively reaching for his radio. With a steady voice, he transmits his location and status. This is Red, ejected successfully. I'm alive, requesting extraction. Static crackles before a response confirms his message was received. Keeping his head on a swivel, he moves cautiously, seeking cover while waiting for further instructions. The battle still rages above, but survival is now his primary mission. The footage is so crisp and fluid that it almost looks like a high-resolution video game. Every detail captured in stunning 4K UHD at 60 FPS. The clarity of the ejection, from the violent jolt of the seat launch to the rapid descent through the sky, is almost surreal. This is an incredibly rare moment to witness, as actual combat ejections are seldom recorded in such high quality, let alone released to the public. Even Western sources rarely provide such first-hand perspectives, making this footage an unparalleled glimpse into the high-stakes reality of modern aerial warfare. According to Russian sources, they are bogged down and suffering serious losses in Chasiv Yar due to Ukraine's significant drone advantage. Essentially, they can't even lift their heads. The use of armored vehicles is extremely limited. EW is ineffective due to the rapid adaptation of the Ukrainian armed forces. Chasiv Yar. The week passed without any significant changes. The main reason for the lack of success remains the enemy's air dominance. Their reconnaissance drones are in the sky 24/7, and any movement on our part is immediately met with a massive wave of FPV drones. These drones reach much farther and strike much more frequently than we can afford. As a result, infantry simply doesn't reach the objectives. In the best case, it's a 300 wounded with subsequent evacuation and all the associated risks. In the worst case, we just lose people without achieving anything. The same applies to armored vehicles. They essentially operate in a one-way manner now, serving only to quickly close the distance when any other approach would be even riskier. Beyond infantry, logistics is also suffering. Lately, the enemy has been actively hunting our UAV teams, which we are forced to move closer to the front line. To answer the inevitable question, why aren't we getting electronic warfare support? We are, but the enemy adapts extremely quickly, changing frequencies, while our EW systems, at best, cover less than half of the frequencies they use. The only solution is to purchase additional modules ourselves and install them to cover the entire range of frequencies the enemy operates on. On the Sumi front, border guards spotted 3 Russian invaders crossing into Ukraine, then wiped them out with mortar fire. As of March 8, 2025, the situation on the Sumi front in northeastern Ukraine has become increasingly critical. Russian forces have intensified their operations in the region, launching devastating attacks that have resulted in significant casualties. Notably, a recent drone assault in Sumi led to the death of a civilian worker, marking the second such attack within a span of 2 days. Complicating Ukraine's defensive efforts is the recent cessation of U.S. intelligence sharing and military aid, a move that has left Ukrainian forces more vulnerable to Russian aggression. This suspension has impaired Ukraine's ability to effectively counter Russian operations, leading to concerns about the potential encirclement of approximately 10,000 Ukrainian soldiers in the region. The strategic city of Sumi, located near the Russian border, has been a focal point of these escalations. Russian forces have conducted cross-border raids and drone strikes, aiming to destabilize Ukrainian defenses. You challenged Europe to step up. You challenged us to step up on Ukraine, on defense spending, on European security, and I say to you that we are, and we will further. UK Defense Secretary John Healey during a meeting with US Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth.
Last met last month in NATO, and then you challenged Europe to step up. You challenged us to step up on Ukraine, on defense spending, on European security, and I say to you that we are, and we will further. And last week, the British Prime Minister announced the biggest increase in defence spending since the end of the Cold War, and we will go further. You also asked the UK to step up on leadership on Ukraine alongside the US. And indeed, you were with me when we had the 46 nations round the table at a week's notice at the Ukraine contact group.
The German defense giant Rheinmetall just revealed new footage of its Skyranger 35, a highly capable 35mm 8AA turret mounted on a Leopard 1 chassis. Ukraine is expected to receive a number of these units, with significant interoperability with the country's Leopard 1A5 fleet. The Skyranger 35 is a mobile short-range air defense system developed by Rheinmetall Air Defense AG. It features an unmanned turret equipped with a 35mm revolver cannon, capable of engaging aerial targets at distances up to 4,000 meters. The system employs advanced hit efficiency and destruction ammunition, which disperses sub-projectiles to effectively neutralize threats such as unmanned aerial vehicles and rockets, artillery, and mortar targets. The Skyranger 35's turret integrates an advanced sensor suite, including a tracking radar with a range of up to 30 kilometers and electro-optical or infrared cameras with automatic target tracking capabilities. This comprehensive sensor package ensures precise detection and engagement of various aerial threats.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comment section. The membership link is in the description.
Rescues every day. We had a guy last week, it's 6 rescues in 6 days. You know, he's doing the job every day.